In June 2011, a hiker deep in the foggy forests of Norway noticed this. As the camera panned through the thick mist, a shadowy figure began to emerge in the distance. Then, just moments later, another appeared nearby. And when the footage was slowed down, both figures looked hunched, with proportions that didn't seem quite human. The heavy fog and grainy video make it nearly impossible to say for sure what was captured that day. But the uploader remains convinced these weren't people. They were something else, otherworldly. While hiking a remote trail, someone captured something unsettling. A strange figure appeared on camera, either sitting or squatting, right in the middle of the path. At first glance, it looked human, but the longer it was observed, the more unnatural it seemed. Disturbed, the hiker quickly backed away, leaving us with only this brief footage. So who, or what, was really out there that day? Two friends visited Devil's Den in Gettysburg, one of the most famously haunted battlefields in the US. They snapped a few casual photos, enjoying the scenery and atmosphere, without noticing anything out of the ordinary at the time. But once they returned home and reviewed the pictures, something unsettling stood out. In one frame, a figure dressed entirely in black appears behind him. In the next few shots, the figure seemed to drift farther and farther back, but strangely, it looked as if it was walking backward. Both friends are certain no one else was there. Given Devil's Den's reputation for ghost sightings, especially of Civil War soldiers, some now wonder, did they capture one of the battlefield's lingering spirits? During a night walk, an anonymous uploader noticed some light in the distance and quietly went to investigate. As he got closer, he realized what he was looking at. The uploader described it as a satanic ceremony, without revealing where it was filmed. Though it's unclear what exactly they were worshipping, the gathering had a dark, unsettling energy, something you don't want to witness at night. He filmed the video and quickly ran off, shaken by fear and disbelief. In this chilling footage, Abdullah walks alone in a desert forest, a place long rumored to be haunted by a jinn. Just before he enters, something strange appears in the frame. But this time, no one runs.
من المنطقة الوسطى أحاول أسجل قدر الإمكان بأسرع وقت المقاطع لكن ما ألحق. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. إيش هذا؟
Instead, Abdullah approaches it. Yet by the time he gets there, whoever or whatever it was had already vanished. What could have been out there with them that night? After a powerful earthquake rocked parts of Myanmar, this woman decided to go for a hike to check the area. While passing a stream, she spotted something strange, partially submerged in the water. At first, it looked humanoid. Some believe it could have been a sea creature, shaken loose by the tremors. Others say it was just a statue, or maybe even a mannequin that surfaced after years hidden beneath the mud. Whatever it was, it left people unsettled. A woman was driving home late at night when her dashcam captured a figure standing just off the side of the road. But within seconds, when the footage switched to her rear-view camera, the figure had vanished. Just an empty road.
3 times too much. 2, 3 times too much.
There wasn't enough time for anyone to run or hide. It was as if the figure had simply disappeared into thin air. The woman posted it online, hoping others could help explain. On May 31st, 2025, the creator of Cam Prime, a solo camping YouTube channel, ventured into the forest near a quiet mountain town for what was meant to be a peaceful escape. With a river nearby and his van tucked beneath the trees, the evening began simply: coffee, cooking, and silence. But soon, the forest started to feel off. He noticed strange carvings on trees, heard unnatural sounds moving between the branches. As night fell, he decided, maybe unwisely, to watch the Blair Witch Project alone in the van. Later, heading to the bathroom in the dark, the fear became real.
도대체
In the shadows, a pair of eyes were watching him. Was it just an animal, or was something else out there with him that night? Luckily, he made it back safely. One night in the US, eerie footage was captured near a quiet river. The clip shows a strange, pale creature crawling on all fours, its movements unsettling and unnatural. Even more disturbing, it appeared to be holding something in its mouth, almost like it had caught prey. Some viewers say it resembles a crawler, others think it's nothing more than an elaborate hoax. What do you think? Did someone capture something real, or was it all just for show? A man and his friend were walking through a quiet town in Veracruz, Mexico, late one night when they noticed a strange figure at the far end of the road.
Aguanta, espérate, ey. Shh, no te muevas. No mames, no te muevas ahí. Güey.
¿Velador?
Ese no es el velador, güey.
Güey, no es el velador. Sí,
No.
yo también pensaba que era el velador.
No, aguanta. Deja que mi cámara enfoque bien, Deja que mi cámara enfoque bien, güey. Ese no es el velador. No digas perras mamadas, güey.
It looked like someone in a yellow dress, standing completely still and facing them. The figure then slowly turned and disappeared around a corner. They ran after it, but when they turned the corner, there was no one there. Only a faded snow-white statue in a yellow dress near an abandoned children's park. Locals believe the park is haunted and that the statues there come alive at night. Did these guys capture just that? A person was driving down a forest-lined road late at night when their dashcam caught something unbelievable. Suddenly, something massive bolted across the road. It was enormous and moved at an unnatural speed. Viewers are debating whether the video is real or not. But what if it is? On October 4th, 2021, YouTuber Johnny and his friend Danny set out on a quiet camping trip deep in the Florida wilderness. They hiked 2 miles along a rough trail to reach their chosen campsite. When they arrived, they noticed an abandoned truck, so they decided to press on. While resting under a tree, this happened.
Here's the tree right next to us.
No way.
Within 2 feet.
So I could have died in there.
I just stopped recording too. And it whizzed by. Okay.
Do you want to keep going up that trail or you want to go back down that one? We'll see us because he's up over there.
So we just got shot at. We were, and I just stopped recording, but there is somebody deep in the woods that direction. Shot what sounded like a .22. Hit a tree about 2 feet away from us. and we were finding a spot to set up, and we had just set our bags down. I set the camera down after I stopped recording, and
It wasn't a case of mistaken identity. Johnny was wearing a bright orange backpack. Someone was clearly aiming.
so I yelled out to him, whoever it was, got no response. Yelled out several more times, got one response, no idea what he said. I wonder if it's that fucking truck.
Might be. Why in the fuck is he all the way out here fucking shooting at people?
I think people live in these woods.
What?
I think people live in these woods.
I think that was a race. Oh my god. My name's Danielle Hogan, but the person you'll be calling is Johnny Hayes. My boyfriend's wearing a black shirt and tan jeans, and I'm wearing a tan shirt and blue jeans right now. And then he has an orange backpack, and I've got a gray one. Bye. She's having people come out here.
Like on foot or what?
I don't know. Oh, she said with this, she's gonna have people come out here.
Okay, so we just got off the phone with a local police number. We're too far out for anybody to meet us, so we're having to track back through the woods and make our way over to an access road. But we have to go through all this crap to get to it. I'm recording just in case anything happens again, because when it happened the first time, I had just stopped recording.
With help too far away, they had no choice but to carefully navigate their way back out alone.
I'm recording just in case anything happens again, because when it happened the first time, I had just stopped recording when the shots came out. We were just off of the trail, and whoever this was, they had to have known where we were the whole time. One of those shots landed right above our heads in the tree that we were standing by. And essentially, we're right here. The round hit about right here, but on my right side. The first one, I'm not too sure where it hit, but I heard it whiz by. And then it was the second one that landed right next to us. And there's no way anybody can say, oh, I thought it was an animal. No animal wears a bright orange backpack. Not that I know of. Okay. Right here. That's where we gotta climb.
Like at this point, it's too dangerous. I want to see it going. Oh. I mean, who knows? It may or may not have been them. But where the fuck it was, like there was a truck that far out. And then once we get out to our spot off of a fucking trail, somebody starts shooting at us.
Huh, you dick.
What the fuck? What the fuck?
A big ass spider was on me, I'm sorry.
There's somebody over there. There's somebody over there.
Huh?
There's somebody over there.
Do I?
There's, as far as like hunting season goes, there's a whole bunch of stuff that just opened up yesterday.
Yeah.
And this whole area, the whole trail area,
Yeah.
it's you can hunt on it
Okay.
and stuff. I grew up in Pennsylvania. Our hunting season starts a lot earlier out there, and general rule of thumb is we don't really go into the woods after the 15th of September, because that's when everything opens up, and you got to deal with the idiots, and you got to deal with the people from Jersey.
We had just stopped, and all of a sudden we had one round go right past us, maybe 10 feet, and then another one right above our head, and literally like 2 feet above our head into the tree, and it just sounded like a 22.
I'll go down. I'm gonna see if I can make contact with someone. I saw a blue truck down in one of the areas
Yeah, I seen the
down
blue
there.
truck. Is the white pickup truck your guys?
Right here.
Okay.
And from here to here is where we kind of lost the trail, but we were still kind of on it because we were using GPS and whatnot.
Fortunately, they made it out safely. But here's the thing, hunting season was underway. Still, who would mistake a person with an orange backpack for a deer? So what really happened out there? Was someone targeting them? In 1998, during a summer trip to Ireland, one traveller carried an Olympus OM10 and carefully shot 2 full rolls of film, 24 photos on each. Most of the images were exactly what they remembered: castles, chapels, sweeping landscapes. But one photo didn't belong. It showed a dim corridor ending at an old wooden door, and a figure draped in what looked like a cape. The traveller insists they never entered any hallway like that, never saw anyone in a cape, and have no memory of taking that shot. No one has been able to explain it, and to this day, that single image remains a complete mystery. A man and a woman headed into the Blue Mountains to investigate recent Bigfoot sightings. The region had several videos surface, and the two wanted to check if there was any truth to them. It didn't take long before they heard strange vocalizations and rhythmic knocks echoing through the forest. Classic Bigfoot signs. They followed the sounds to this.
My gosh, this looks like a bedding spot. Something's been bedding down here. And whatever's been bedding down here drug in some pine boughs to lay on. Alright, I'm going to scour this for hair. Look at the protection it gives.
Oh, that's really nice.
Maybe that's what was making those wood knocks and vocalizations. And it's kind of a blind.
You're messing up my bed spot.
They left without direct evidence, but were fully convinced something big was watching. Sydney, known for her cheerful solo travel vlogs, decided to stay in a haunted hotel while visiting the ghost towns of Bodie and Virginia City on May 23, 2025. A skeptic by nature, she wasn't expecting anything unusual. But soon after settling in, she heard this.
My review so far is as follows. Not creepy, just kind of old, very tall ceilings. The town is very busy. Wait. You know, I just heard footsteps. I just heard footsteps. What the? I would have grabbed my GoPro, but I was... Wait. Oh my god. Let me reenact the scene. I was reading this paper. I got to She Had a Rousing, Roaring Silver, and Gold Line Pass. And I just heard footsteps right outside my door go. But it was like cushioned on the carpet. And it wasn't very hard. So I opened the door and nobody was out there. Wow. You know when there's footsteps above you, you can hear it. When there's footsteps outside, they're kind of hard. This one, it was like soft. Right outside my door. And by the time I came, grabbed my GoPro and opened the door, I would have seen somebody. There's nobody there.
She checked. No one was there. Later, as she tried to sleep, more unexplained noises echoed through the old building. Though she stayed calm, sleep never came.
It's almost 11 o'clock, so I'm gonna get my PJs and then go to sleep. I can't believe I'm sleeping in a haunted hotel tonight. I'm kind of scared to turn the light off. Good night, my friends. I'll let you know if anything scary happens.
By morning, Sydney admitted something had shifted. She wasn't a full believer yet, but that night had left her questioning. In May 2025, while hiking near Bay, Spain, a traveller spotted something unusual hovering above the hills. It wasn't a plane, it wasn't a drone. The object shimmered in the sky, silent, slow, before drifting behind a hill. Curious, the man pulled out his phone and tried to follow it, but just as he tried to focus, it vanished. Since then, locals have been left wondering. Was it a trick of the light, a simple misidentification, or did he truly witness something otherworldly? During an organised walk through St. James's Cemetery, Louisa Farrell captured this eerie photo. The image appears to show a pale, human-like figure standing among the old headstones. Some believe it could be the ghost of a soldier from the 1644 siege of Liverpool. But was it really a lingering spirit from the past, or just pareidolia playing tricks on the mind? To me, it looks more like a woman in a long dress, or perhaps a nightgown. YouTuber Hassan was out wandering alone in the dark hills of Jordan, just a flashlight and phone in hand. Then suddenly, he spots this. As he gets closer, the figure comes into view, long hair draped over most of its face and the skin visible, an unsettling shade of dark grey. It just stands there, unmoving. Its mouth opens and closes like it's speaking, but no sound comes out. Hassan tries to communicate, no response.
غريب. انت بشر انت. اخوان ايش هذا.
Eventually, he backs away slowly. Who or what did he encounter that night? Could it have truly been a jinn, or was this all just an elaborate setup? In a remote stretch of wilderness, someone captured something truly unsettling on camera. The footage, though grainy, clearly shows a thin silhouette, cloaked in what looked like a robe with a head shape that didn't seem human. But to me, its movement seemed too unnatural to belong to any living creature. So, what exactly did this person film out there that day? While reviewing footage from his trail camera, this man was shocked to see this. A tall, muscular, bipedal figure, easily over 7 feet tall, caught moving through the woods. Some viewers were quick to call it CGI. Others claimed it was just a recycled hoax, pointing out that the same image had surfaced before. There's no concrete proof either way, but the odds seem to lean toward it being fake. While hiking in a remote forest, someone stumbled upon a strange makeshift shelter, carefully built from branches and hidden far off trail. Nearby lay a fresh animal carcass, suggesting that something or someone was still using the site. Some believe it's the work of Bigfoot, pointing to similar structures reported in other regions. Others fear that it's linked to dark rituals. Unfortunately, the true purpose of this shelter will remain a mystery. When a man came home from a hike where he'd been feeling stalked, he noticed something outside his window late at night.
Merlin! Come! Oh, shit. He's outside for real. What the f***? Jeff the killer is real! He's on my house!
A pale, motionless figure appeared to be standing beside a tree, staring straight into the house. The person filming gets visibly frightened and hides, claiming that the killer is real and outside. Some believe it could be a spirit that has haunted the man before. Whatever was following him in the forest, he took it home. A group of construction workers witnessed something strange during their shift and captured it on camera. It looked like a small patch of cloud falling from the sky. Clouds, as we know, don't just drop like that, but somehow this one did. The men rushed over, examining the soft, misty form that now lay before them. I would have loved to hear what they thought, if it was truly a cloud or perhaps something else, but sadly, their reaction was never shared. In broad daylight, something strange was spotted in a UK field.
What the hell is it?
Oh no. My god, this basket is truly full.
What the hell?
At first glance, it looked like a creature, down on all fours. But then it moved. Zooming in revealed it wasn't an animal at all, but a man crawling and lying in the grass. What he was doing out there remains unclear. Was he birdwatching, or was something else going on? The field was meant for horses, and the man definitely didn't belong there. A group were hiking in a secluded mountain region when they saw something strange in the sky and started recording. It begins with a strange object silently hovering in the sky. From its base, a pulsating beam of light emerges, scanning the ground like it's searching for something. Then, out of nowhere, there's a sudden flash, an explosion, and the object vanishes. Many people agree the video looks authentic. What do you think? This strange footage was uploaded by an anonymous group claiming they crashed into an alien-looking humanoid during a hike. The being resembles a pop culture alien, almost too good to be true. The video offers little to no background information, leaving everyone to wonder if it was a real encounter or just a hoax. Gary and Julia, the British couple behind New Life in the Van, usually share upbeat travel content. But one evening in rural Idaho, things took a turn.
Our flesh. Just seen a car come in here with a load of crap in it, haven't we? We think they're going to fly tip. There's so much rubbish around here. We don't really want to go out there because you don't know what these people are like. They've got loads of shit in the back of their pickup, haven't they?
Could look like it, yeah.
I mean, like mattresses, the lot.
Yeah.
They've driven down there. I bet you any money they're going to fly tip.
Well. I'm tempted to take a walk around there with a camera. Just pretend to take pictures of it.
No,
Is it a scarper?
No, Gary, I'll tell you what the problem is with that. Is what if they've got a gun?
What are they going to do, shoot me over that?
I don't know. People bloody do the weirdest things over nothing.
What do they do?
It might look like bloody paradise here, but when you've got an issue like that going on, I think we should almost like take a photo, but I don't know how. I don't, without getting caught doing it.
I know.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, I want to take a photo as well. At least we could send it to a local government agency or something like that.
It's disgusting what people are doing. It's
shouldn't
such a
be allowed.
beautiful area as well.
They'd found a peaceful riverside spot to park, but soon after settling in, a pickup truck pulled in nearby, loaded with junk. What looked like paradise suddenly felt threatening.
Slow down, Gary. What's he taking out of there? There is no way that he's going for a walk. This is what they're doing. Slow down, Gary. They've got some sort of... They are literally fly tip him. Stop there for a second, love. Look at that. That is absolutely disgusting. That is absolutely disgusting. In a beautiful area like this, they are fly tipping. We're not going to stay here because this is obviously somewhere that people are coming to fly tip. He's waiting to see us go, look.
Yeah, he is.
He's now put him on the back foot there a little bit, hun. Just stop there for a second. See what he decides he's going to do. Wow. Look at the size of those objects. I mean, there looks like there's a disability kind of vehicle there as well.
Got a number plate.
I can't really see it, to be honest. I think
there one on the front?
There is one on the front, but it's not that clear. I've taken a photograph, but it's really... Look at them. They should be ashamed of themselves.
Trusting their instincts, Gary and Julia left before nightfall. While hiking through a remote mountain area, this person stumbled upon something unusual. A massive head-like stone formation peering out from a cave high on the mountainside. At first, it looked like a carved statue, but given the rugged, hard-to-reach location, who could have made it, and why? That's when the petrification theory comes in. Some believe that giant stone faces like this, found all over the world, may not have been carved at all, but rather they were once living things, possibly giants, turned to stone over time through natural mineral exposure. Far-fetched? Maybe. But history still offers no clear explanation for many oversized ancient structures found around the globe. Now, watch this next vid if you can handle it.